Hey everybody, and welcome back to another video right here on my English Space. In today's video, we are going to do abbreviations, or better said, the language of the internet. So, if you're eager to maybe learn a bit more about this interesting language that we all know and can't do without, please follow along. But not before you hit my subscribe button down below with notifications so you never miss a lesson. Now let's get right into it. Well, like I was saying, the internet has become something we can't live without, right? And this shortened forms of words or phrases, which are called abbreviations, help us tremendously. Of course, we use them in both written forms, but also in speaking. And one thing is sure though, they make communication quicker and a lot more efficient. That's for sure, and particularly in these busy times of ours. Now, let's clear the difference between abbreviations and acronyms and make it all clear and nice for you. Since all of these abbreviations, these little words, are used on the internet, but particularly on social media, yeah? So abbreviations are shortened forms of words or phrases, while acronyms are some kind of blend of the initial letters that form a word or a phrase, thus forming a new pronounceable word. So that means that an acronym can be actually pronounced phonetically, so as a full word. Take, for example, ASAP, yeah, which can be also pronounced letter for letter, ASAP, but also as a new independent word, ASAP, yeah. Make sure you bring me back those books ASAP. Let's continue with some more acronyms, so words that are pronounced, so bits of words or clippings of words that can be pronounced individually as new words phonetically. Keep that in mind. And another of them is UNICEF. UNICEF, yeah? And that stands for United Nations International Children's Emergency Fund. Yeah, it's pretty long, I know, but as you can see, each of the letters of the newly formed word stands for a word. We've got another one such as PIN. Yeah, everybody knows what a PIN is. It's a personal identification number, and it's pronounced as such. There you go, another acronym. Some other acronyms that are so common on the internet and particularly on social media are LOL, which can be also pronounced as LOL, which means lots of love, or laughing out loud. Both variants are okay. Then we've got FOMO, which means fear of missing out. Fear of missing out, that is perceived like a fear or of not taking part in, I don't know, in gatherings of your friends or even public events. So you're like kind of afraid to not miss out on anything happening outside, you know, between your friends or any other social gathering, I'd say, a concert, or yeah. Another one might be YOLO, and YOLO, standing for you only live once. It's often used to encourage people that they should take risks and enjoy the moment, seize every opportunity, even if it's dangerous or presents some risks. So why don't you just take the plunge and open your own business, start your own business? YOLO! Alrighty, another four-letter acronym is FWIW, and it means for what it's worth. FWIW. Of course, it's not pronounced as a full word because that's really impossible. So you need to pronounce it letter for letter, FWIW, for what it's worth. And it's mostly used in text messaging and social media. And it's more of a preface to a comment, opinion, or piece of information, meaning that I don't know how much you'd make use of this information. I'm not sure if it's useful or not for you, but I'm just putting it out here. FWIW. This shop I'm telling you about is having sales this weekend. Another interesting acronym is RSVP. RSVP, and it comes from French, yeah, and it means Répondez s'il vous plaît. You will most often see it on the bottom of cards, you know, for invitations at parties or special occasions. So RSVP, requesting for a confirmation for an answer from your part if you are participating or not to that event. It can also be used as a noun as well, like in the following example. We have only 10 RSVPs left to be received. Okay, we've got some more four-letter acronyms and abbreviations, and those are TTYS, talk to you soon. This is quite easy. Another one, RBTL, read between the lines. RBTL, used to show somebody that there's some underlying message or some kind of implied message that you don't want to fully explain. Kendra said she won't be able to come because of the late notice, but we all know that she's been having some money problems lately. So RBTL. Alright. Well, we are now done with the four-letter abbreviations, so let's get to the three-letter ones, easier ones. And the first one will be PDA. PDA, which is a public display of affection. Yeah, that was also interesting for me to find out while doing my research. And it can be used as such when talking about PDAs for teens, particularly at their coming-of-age parties, are not okay at all. It can be really embarrassing. Another one is TLC, tender loving care. TLC, I really like this abbreviation. It can be used to show your feelings of care and love and affection for both animates and inanimates. Like, for example, a garden. Yeah, my garden needs weeding. It looks so bad, but also a bit of TLC, I'm sure, added in the mix will do wonders. A little bit of TLC, yeah, for a garden. Next might be SMH. I don't know if you've ever heard of this one. It means shaking my head, SMH. And it is used to show some kind of disapproval or disbelief with some news or, of course, pieces of information. SMH for Tom having gotten back to Layla. I still wonder if they've talked to each other since they're breaking up. Next on, we've got IRL. IRL, in real life, to just make the difference between what can be seen and heard in real life and, yeah, online, in the online. Then we've got HMB, hit me back. HMB for further suggestions. Then CTN, can talk now. Yeah, it's just an easy note. If you can talk and you're putting yourself on mute. Or even MIA. Let's see if you know this one. Leave it right here in the comments. It is missing in action. Missing in action, yeah, to describe somebody who hasn't been as present as they used to be in the sense of active. I'm sorry for being MIA lately, but we've been busy doing late minute preparations for our upcoming travel. Yeah, so it might be a vlogger or a YouTuber, a famous YouTuber doing this, saying this, MIA, that they're MIA, like looking for an excuse for just being out of touch at the moment. Lastly, I've got two more. GMV, got my vote. What a nice way to show your interlocutor that you like and approve of what they say. And finally, we've got FYI, for your information. FYI, yeah? FYI, this is not the way I would approach things. Well, it's another way of giving your personal opinion on something. And with this said, we are done. I'm now curious to know which ones you have not known before. Please leave them here in the comment section so I can get back to you. You might also leave the other ones that I may not know for the other viewers to, of course, improve their knowledge of the internet slang. Thank you so much for making it to the end of the video, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye for now.